The reign of King Robert III, Fireborn, was short and uneventful. The only notable actions of the king were his attempts at taming the dragon Drogon, after having lost his own dragon earlier in his life. Thrice King Robert attempted to tame Drogon. He was burned, wounded, and finally killed, less than 2 years into his reign. Drogon remained wild on the island of Dragonstone for years after the young king's death. Would King Oris the Dragon Rider remain the only Baratheon Dragon Rider king? The early regency of King Stannis the Unlikely, Robert Fireborn's youngest brother, was led by his uncle, Lord Edric Baratheon. Lord Edric had been Lord Paramount of the Reach for 30 years and was by all accounts considered a just and fair ruler, with a lot of experience. As one of his first actions, the Lord Regent moved the court back to the Red Keep, vastly preferable to cold Dragonstone for someone who was used to the luxuries of Highgarden, not the least of which was its harbour gold. In 366 AC, King Stannis' mother, Queen Dowager Jelena Risley, was released from the dungeons of one of her vessels. The scheming, cynical, cruel woman wasted no time in ruthlessly acquiring a position of confidence in the court of her only surviving son. Perhaps it was Lady Jelena's scheming and conniving which led to the Crownland Revolt of 366 AC. Lady Tessene Massey of Massey's Hook led a coalition of major Crownlander lords in an ill-conceived revolt against King Stannis, perhaps seeing this rare dragonless period as an opportunity to get rid of the conquering dynasty while they could. Needless to say, the revolt proved unsuccessful, but it did cause major chaos in King's Landing's direct backyard, and the rebels yet again laid siege to Dragonstone. The most immediate effect of the revolt was the departure of Lord Regent Edric Baratheon back to Highgarden to raise his troops. This allowed the Queen Dowager Lady Jelena to assume the position of regent to her son. The ruthless Queen Dowager did not show any of the rebels mercy. None of the rebelling lords were given the option to take the black. Instead, all 7 were beheaded, in a move not seen since the brutal suppression of the Durrandon Revolt by the king's grandfather, Robert II, in the late 320s AC. The result was much the same. While the handling of the Crownland Revolt was generally seen as a cruel act, it did much to secure the boy king's rule. The small folk of the capital still remember the act when they sing the song 7 Kings, 7 Swings. In the latter stages of the revolt, word reached the court that a minor noblewoman from Dragonstone, called Valina, had tamed Drogon at the Dragonmount. Similar to Rhaenys the Dragon Rider many years ago, Valina requested the use of King's Landing's Dragonpit in exchange for her fealty, at least for the time being. King Stannis' small council agreed with her proposal. Valina was 50 years old and would most likely not pose a threat to Baratheon rule anymore, and having Drogon chained up in the Dragonpit would be beneficial if Stannis ever wanted to tame the beast. In the Vale, the Lady Paramount Simela Targaryen passed away. As she was the last dragon, the line of Aegon the Conqueror had now officially been extinguished. The Vale was inherited by Simela's uncle, Tytos Lannister, who was a child from a previous marriage of his namesake Tytos, Daenerys Targaryen's husband. The Lannisters had managed to marry their way back into power. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to JJL-Gaming, and welcome back to your boy, the young boy king, Stannis Baratheon, first of his name. You know, Stannis in this timeline never ruled, who is respected since our mother dealt quite ruthlessly with the Crownlander Revolt in the last episode. Yes, we moved also our capital back to King's Landing, I believe. I don't see a nice crown on here, but I guess it's okay. Alright, let's continue. I think, arranged betrothal from Edric Baratheon, my sister to my cousin, Elbin Flowers. We could do that, I guess. And then we have Quentin Westerling, who wants to marry my sister to Tytos Hill, who I guess is one of his bastard sons. No, not even. Good point, actually. Let's check out some marriages. King's Landing prospers. Okay, great. Herrick for the Iron Throne, my cousin. We have the Lord Magister. Okay, Lord Magisters, it doesn't really make sense to marry into their family. We do have the the king in the north, the Lord Paramount of the North, who wants to attack us, or who is joining a faction against us. So it makes, I think, some sense to marry into his family. So we can, for example, marry his son to. Wait, what? We can do a gay marriage, I guess. Okay, we can marry his son to my daughter. I think that makes sense. So no, thank you. And also, I think I'm gonna. One of you guys suggested this in the comments. I think I'm gonna do the eugenics program. We're gonna look for someone who is a genius. Let's see. Women married? No, indeed. We will say genius. Maybe there's someone who is genius and attractive. Yeah, Tilara, 28-year-old. Rich woman. Is a bit too old, maybe. But she does have some awesome traits. How old is Stannis? He's 11. Okay, so in a Game of Thrones mode, I think you reach majority once you're 14. So it will be only 3 years. But she will be she will still be quite old, but she will be in her early 30s. So she will still be fertile for some time. We could do that one, I guess. Maybe there's a genius strong. No, I guess not. For this one, we will keep a special character. We might go after her at some point. Who else do we have? Someone who is somewhat closer to my age. Okay, we have quite a few. We have Perian Root, little girl who's about my age. House Root. Is that a famous house? Harroway's town. I think it's somewhere in the north, right? Or Riverman. Okay, it's a minor Riverman lord. Then we have indeed Denise, 23. Who's depressed though. So we can either go for this minor noble lady, Perian Root, who is a genius but not an attractive genius, or we can go, but she is about my age. Or we could go with Tilara, who's a courtier in the Westerlands, who's genius and attractive, and a family person, so that also helps. Yeah, I'm trying to convince myself to to marry this girl. So let's just marry this girl. We can always marry Perian later, I guess. Once my first wife becomes infertile. It's risky, but we're gonna go for it, I think. And in the Game of Thrones mode, okay, yeah, that is a problem, is that she's not noble. So we will lose a lot of prestige. What happens if we marry the girl? We'll also lose some prestige, but not as much, I guess. Yeah, about 200. Unlikely to have children, really. Am I infertile? Unlikely to have children? I don't think that's true. Oh, this girl is unlikely to have children, maybe. Okay, well, in that case, choice has been made for us, I guess. We'll go with Tilara. Arranged betrothal. Needs to be approved by your mother. Cruel, doesn't care. Okay. Opinion of Tilara. I guess we could send her some money. She will like us a bit more. Let's try it again. Nope. Maybe we could send some money to our mother. Maybe that will help. So she's already at 80. Send gift. Let's try to convince our mom that we want to marry this elderly girl. Unlikely to have children. What does that mean? Why am I unlikely to have children? I don't think I am. Squire, trained fighter, zealous. This is very strange. Can we invite her to our court? I guess not. Okay, well, we will wait then. We'll keep her as a special character when she becomes available. Unlikely to have children. Maybe it's because I'm a minor still? Or maybe it's just because once I grow up, she will be too old? No. I don't know what's happening. Okay, fine. I've decided to accept your suggestion of a betrothal between Princess Alona and Lord Timothy. So that means we're in a non-aggression pact now, I guess? Yes, great. Okay, so he will leave the factions, which is very, very, very good news. Lord Stefan is still in a faction, though. Lord Paramount Edric the Hideous. Yeah, okay, we already checked if we could marry into his family, but I don't think we're able to. Do we have any other siblings that we can marry off? Alara, she's already married to the Lord Paramount of the Vale. Sylvina, of course, who is probably... Well, she also has already two sons. Good going, Sylvina. And I think one of her sons right now is the heir to the throne, right? Yeah, Clement Baratheon. So if Stannis should die, then her line will inherit, which I think makes sense. I'm also tempted to see if we can do that. To go for cognatic. Can we do that? Let's go to group Dornishman. Let's go to Yoga's Nye. Quality. No, I guess not. No, yeah, we need to be Dornish, but that's not gonna happen. Oh well, maybe we could become Dornish. I kind of would like to go to cognatic, because I think Sylvina deserves to be to inherit the throne. She is a pretty great character with a big dragon. We will not be able to raise our dragon. Hereby, okay, whatever. We will not be able to raise our dragon until we are grown up, which is a while off. I'm not no. Okay, so I think I will save this money for when our coronation time comes, so we can hold a grand feast. Drogon's dragon egg removed from the treasury. Falina, she gave it to somebody, I guess. Okay, we also hold the dragon egg, but I don't think we will be able to hatch it before we grow up. I'm actually not quite sure how that works. I guess it might be in the dragon's presumably this means. I think if you're a kid, you cannot really do anything, right? Is there maybe a button like attempt to hatch dragon egg? Yeah. Oh, we need to be 12. And we need to have at least one piece of intelligence on dragon lore. That's gonna happen, because we are in King's Landing. We need to be at least 12. Okay, noted. Noted and confirmed. That's like an answer you give. Vereshchagin the Tormentor inherit the City of the Shadow. Okay, whatever. Answer you give to clients. At least we do. Like they say, okay, something. Please hold yourself to the specification. We say noted or noted and confirmed, which means yes, I understand what you're saying, and I confirm that I will be holding to that spec. You can say only noted, but that means no, I'm not going to do it. It's the whole thing. Obligate the vessel. I have no idea. I think you guys, most of you guys are younger than me. That's what YouTube is telling me. I don't know how many of you guys are working yet in an office environment. You guys, I write on behalf of the Iron Bank. This guy, Lord of Pike. Let's see why this concerns me. Vacancy has become available in the King's Guard. 7 soldiers must guard the king, and so your Lady Regent, Jelena Risley, has chosen a replacement. She chooses Sir Zachary Cox. What a name. He does have a lovely coat of arms, though, I have to say. He's not a terrible choice, I guess. Okay. Fine, Mom. If you want that guy to become the... Am I 12? Yep. Okay, can we now hatch the dragon egg? No, we need one piece of intelligence. Am I in... oh, I'm in Gilmont. I'm not even in King's Landing. She's so funny and above all so beautiful. I think I'm falling for her. This weak-groomed lady. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll try and talk to her. Teenage infatuation. Ah, that's cute. Lysa and I talked for hours and soon became inseparable. If there was a chore, a homework, or anything we could do together, we did it. If it weren't for my nanny, then we would have slept in the same bed too. Ooh. Okay, is this how it is when you are in love? Ah, that's cute. Ew, blood! I sneaked through the dungeon. Oh, this is the event where I walk out of the dungeon all blooded up. Your guardian can tell. Okay, he's cruel though, so I guess this will mean that we will become cruel as well. I sneaked through the dungeon, snuck, S-N-U-C-K, guys. Hearing the prisoners pleading for their life and a coarse laughter from the guards. A knife lay forgotten on the floor, and I brought it with me, only to realize in the daytime why it felt so sticky. Ew, blood! I've gained the Wrath trait. Okay, I'm not turning out that well. My guardian, should we stick to this guy? Yeah, I mean, I still want to become a good fighter. This guy has pretty decent traits, so otherwise, just a bit. Okay, I guess we can make him our marshal. Then he will move to the court in King's Landing, right? And we can get that piece of dragon lore. I think that makes sense. Where is he? He's not here, I guess. Is he not directly under me or something? Oh, he's yeah, he's in the Stormlands. Okay, fine. No problem. My dowager Queen Jelena Risley has been a leal and able servant. My regent would reward herself 99 gold, or I will award her with the Baratheon heirloom. Fine, you can reward yourself, Mom. We will inherit it anyway, right? Master of Whispers, yep, you can continue doing what you were doing. My mom loves me. She doesn't love many people, but she loves me. 2 people eloped and married without anyone's consent. I don't care. This guy and this woman. Oh, this is my crush. Ah. Order them seized. I mean, I'm wrathful. This guy's going after my crush, my teenage crush. Order them seized. Yes. Okay, no, they married anyway. Okay. Ah, that's so sad. Renly Baratheon can be my master at loss. Yeah, why not, right? He was our former regent. He's not the best, but he's okay. Winton Karstark attempted to imprison Kragan Riswell, so there's a uprising in the north again. North has been quite unruly in the Baratheon dynasty. I guess we could just switch to a guy who is in King's Landing as a guardian, because yeah, we're already 12. He could go for example, Imri Ketdolf, and he's a skilled fighter, skilled tactician. He is in King's Landing. Yeah, that's fine actually. What is it? Oh, he's a Reachman. I prefer someone who is a King's Lander though. Maybe someone else in the King's Guard? Let's see. The White Book. So Zachary Cox. Yeah, we invited one guy who was like an amazing fighter, right? Yeah, this guy. So Trystane Chelstead, although he's a tough soldier. Or incompetent commander. So that's pretty terrible. Okay, my this guy is at least a skilled tactician, so I think we're gonna switch to him as a guardian. I might become Reachman, I probably won't though. Issue the gold on behalf of my Bannerman, the Pirate King. No, I don't care about the Pirate King. Okay, so we are now in King's Landing, I guess. Is this guy in King's Landing? Yeah. Hopefully we will get the piece of dragon lore that's here. Excellent news. Oh, with the money. Box has broken out in King's Landing. Oh dear. Should we close the gates? I don't really feel like it. It's always very annoying because it takes just about 2 years for it all to blow over. Let's keep it open. There must be life in the eggs. Ah, there we go. On the King's Landing, you visit the Dragonpit where the beasts of Old Valyria are bred in house. Yeah, Drogon is actually here, I think. He is actually in the... let's see, where are the dragons? Where are my dragons? Drogon. He is in the Dragonpit, I think. Yeah, at court in the Red Keep, King's Landing. Orion is in Storm's End. Lys is in New Keep, wherever that is. Where's New Keep? Oh, it's up here, okay. I guess it's in... oh, here, yeah. So it's in the Vale somewhere. Viserion is in Volantis. And then we have Rhaenal, who is in Astapor. And Castaconia, who is in Greenmont. Oh, okay. That's somewhere in the Reach as well. And Arryn, that was, I think, my former dragon. No, not mine. Robert Fireborn's former dragon, I think. He's in the area. Okay, nice. There must be life in the egg. So can we now... We can. Okay, we can try to hatch the dragon egg. Wish us luck, guys. Should we do it? Should we go for more pieces of dragon lore? No. Let's just do it. You have your egg and the pyre prepared, ready to light a flame and attempt the hatching. Note this is a very dangerous event which is not to be taken lightly. The less knowledge you get about the dragons, the more likely the hatching will fail. Failure could mean the death for you or your family. Okay, let's wait. I don't want Stannis to die. We will wait for him to grow up, and then we will visit all the dragon lore places. I know at least 4 or 5 of them. I'm still... Can I now, by now, marry the genius woman? Denise Redwine. Oh, she's only 1. Oh, she's 2 years old. Perry Ann Root. Can I marry you already? No, unlikely to have children. What does that mean? None of these girls want to marry me. I wonder if Stannis is infertile. I don't know how they would know that. We have lost the Master of Coin. Okay. You have a good replacement. Oh, Angwin of Dorne. Yeah, sure. You can be on my council, my man. Do we have any other major family, major faction members? Yeah, we have Lord Paramount Raymond, who I guess... Oh, he wants his wife on the throne. Yeah, that makes sense. Sylvina is great. I do hope her line gets to inherit. She is... She's one of the... at the moment, I think, probably the most powerful dragon rider in the family. Not that that means much. So we don't have that many dragon riders. Okay, Night gathers now, but my watch begins. Lord Commander Arryn Volmark is the new Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Alrighty. I want to hold a grand feast. We don't even have to loan anything for once. Renly Baratheon. Wow, he's great, man. My cousin. Through who? Oh, to Prince Simon. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we will wait with hatching the dragon egg until we have gathered all the lore we can. So I know at least quite a few pieces of lore that we can grab. We must select the warden of... Oh, this, Winton Karstark is dead. I think he ruled the North for quite a while. Yeah, 40 years. He finally died, huh? Age 49, not even that old. I guess he started as a little kid. And now we have Timothy of the North, who is married to my sister. Okay, that's useful. He still doesn't like me. But that's fine, I suppose. You must select the Warden of the North. Yeah, you can be the Warden of the North, Timothy, my brother-in-law. We have quite a few brothers-in-law who are Lords Paramount. We have Alera, who is married to the Lord Paramount of the Trident. Sylvina is married to the Lord Paramount of the Stormlands. And then now Alona is married to the, or betrothed at least, to the Lord Paramount of the North. So that's very useful. We have married well. The Baratheons are secure in the saddle. What is the famous quote by the Habsburgs? It says, it's like a Latin quote. I don't quite remember how it goes, but it's basically let the others fight, but you, proud Austria, marry. As in, the Habsburgs didn't need to fight because they married and then inherited the land they wanted. So that's how the Habsburgs realms of Spain and then the Netherlands and Belgium and Austria and all those kinds of places were united. It was not by war, well, it was by war partially, but it was mostly by marriage. The first days in Lord Ector's tourney. First day's jousting in Lord Ector's tourney is complete, many of the lesser riders having already been eliminated from the competition. Okay, let's see what happens. We will hold a big tourney as well in a few years. Sir Darnold Hawk and Lord Commander Amy Cat Dolphin. Sir Darnold has won. Okay, he's good. Good guy. Wonder if he will win the tourney. No matter what I was doing or where I was, Amiana always seemed to find me, but seemed tongue-tied and shy. I was alone in the library reading when she finally got the courage to talk to me. My cousin. Through Commander Simon. You're so sweet, I like you too. Ah, that's cute. Become infatuated with each other. Does that mean they will be lovers? Soon? She has a rash. He fought well. Who won? Jacob Darkholm. Okay. Man, Stannis is quite a little charmer, huh? He's already had 2 romances at age 12. That's good, man. My first romance was at like age 20 or something. He truly deserves it. Sir Jacob Darkholm. Yeah, okay, great. He won against Sir Raymond Chittering. Okay, congratulations, Sir Jacob. I remember that we appointed you. It was not that long ago. My brother Sir Willis has been set by oozing lesions and a high fever. Okay, yeah, go for court vision. He's got the pox. I shall compensate Simon for a job well done. 5 gold, sure. Are you good, Meester? Not really. I hope I don't get the pox. That would suck a little bit. Can we upgrade anything in the Red Keep actually? Castle Town, yeah, we can do that. We have so much money right now, we might as well. Castle Town here in the Dragon Gate and the Castle Town here in the King's Gate. And the rest of the money we will save for our coronation, I think. But this is a good investment. News from Dragonstone: a new dragon has entered the world. Lyanna has apparently successfully hatched one and has named the he-dragon Jedrian. Interesting. So someone gave her an egg. Who is the... Oh, Drogon. Okay, the dragon... This woman, Valina, the Westerosi Valyrian woman who tamed Drogon on Dragonstone, she gave the egg of Drogon to this woman. Another old woman from Dragonstone. And she managed to hatch it. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So a bunch of random women are now the dragon riders. Shame Isle mutiny. Oh, come on. Stop doing that, guys. Stop revolting. You're revolting. It's revolting the way you're revolting. That was dumb. Sorry. Okay, we outnumber him 10 to 1. We should be fine. She knows what she's doing. We fired somebody from the council, Septon Brynden. Okay, Septon Robin can replace him of Dragonstone. Okay, here we go. Fighting the rebels. Heart is saving. And boom, Chlor. Ready. Execute right, we're still our mom. We had him. Our mom is still a ruthless woman. And she's still controlling the Regency. It's not my uncle yet. Even though he would probably be a much better regent than my mom. Although there is sort of a theme in George R. R. Martin's books that just and fair rule is not always the best way to go about things. See if I can find an example. There's like examples of, for example, Ned Stark, of course. He is a just and fair ruler. Oh my mom has the pox. Okay, this will probably kill her. But we will send a physician there anyway. Ill treatment, ouch. Okay, we can marry my sister Alona to Lord Paramount Timothy. Yep, okay. It's a good catch, Timothy. So you go right ahead. We can now do attempt to have dragon egg. Yeah, we're not going to do that until we have grown up and have seen some of these dragon lore places. Then we might try. But Stannis, you know, he's a bit traumatized because his brother died attempting to tame a dragon, and then his grandfather also died. That was before he was born, I guess. Yeah, well before he was born. But he also died from a dragon. So Stannis has grown up to learn to fear dragons. So he will be a bit careful with things. Okay, we are almost grown up. We can almost do our grand coronation. And then I will see what happens to our lovers. Because it did say that we become infatuated with our cousin. This girl. So can we marry her? Matrilineal. No, okay, so we still have a regent. Let's wait until the regency is over, I guess. I'll accept your gracious invitation and we'll join your court forthwith. Alrighty. You are my master of coin now. Okay, here we go. We're almost 14. 11th, 7th moon. There we go. 14. Ruler and married. Yes or no? Can we do a coronation already? When can we do that? Organize a coronation ceremony. Is an adult, is assertive. Or, okay, we should either be an adult or we should be assertive. Which I guess we aren't. Okay, so we can only be crowned if we're 16. Okay. Okay. Let's check on this genius woman again. See if she wants to join us now that we are adults. Do we still have a guardian? Yeah, we do. Okay. Genius, attractive. Here she is. Nice marriage. Unlikely to have children still. I think I'm just infertile or something. The game is not supposed to show me that, but I think I am. Okay, so that's interesting though, because that means that the throne will go to Clement Baratheon through Sylvina. Clement Baratheon the dwarf. Oh, cool. The rude, content, shy, charitable dwarf. Can you just wait arbitrary? Ah, no, come on. Remove it. Damn it. Okay. Okay, King Stannis is officially terrible. Man. Really? Would you? Oh, you're not just, I guess. Oh man, we are turning out to be quite a little Joffrey Baratheon. Is there anyone else who wants to train us? Lady Jamila Stokeworth? Maybe we shouldn't have switched. Okay, we will have this guy, Adrian Chelstead. We'll have him back. He was a traitor. But I hope he can get rid of arbitrary, or we can make us ambitious. As you ride across the reach, you come across the legendary Field of Fire. Okay, I guess Adrian is, yeah, he's located somewhere in the Field of Fire. Okay. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Lord Commander Imri removed from his position in the council. Okay. Was my my mother. I guess she thought he had too much influence. Because he was my guardian for a while. We'll have Lord Paramount Furgon join us and become our marshal. Colonize Summerhall. No, we will not colonize anything yet. We should get married, but yeah, I suppose we are infertile. But I will try to find somebody anyway. It sucks that we're arbitrary, by the way. That's a pretty terrible trait. Word of an epidemic, oh dear. We have received news of a horrible epidemic in the X Mountains, part of Norvos. At first the rumors were thought to be exaggerated, but ever since the disorderly arrival of inconsolable refugees at our gates, it has been difficult to ignore what is happening. They tell of various symptoms, and our courtiers from the area report seeing large buboes, people vomiting blood before dying, while others have their extremities turn black, rotting off their bodies. Terror is spreading as rapidly as the disease, and so far there has been no mention of a cure, only mass graves. Oh dear. Is that the bloody flux, right? No, the great sickness. Ouch. Okay. Can we build a hospital quick? Build a new refuge. Refuges are constructed to increase disease resistance. Yeah, let's do it. Let's focus on building this thing. Meets master building construction. Does he not have improved building speed? I guess not. Okay. Let's build this refuge. Travelers bring rumors of fire and blood. They say that Jedwin has escaped from the dungeons of Lyanna and has built a lair in Dragonstone. Okay, this tiny little dragon. We might go after him. Nimble dragon. Personal combat skill plus 80. Jeez. I mean, we might go after him when we grow up, because this is a tiny dragon, so we'll have quite a big chance to tame it, I guess. Yep, he's built a lair in Dragonstone, although probably somebody will have done it before we grow up. So the great sickness is upon us, guys. That is dangerous. Medallion, your situation knows what you're doing. Yeah, whatever. Great sickness approaches. Many new peoples are arriving in White Cliffs. Most of the newly arrived are commoners fleeing the plague. Yada yada yada. Indescribable horrors. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Heat and filth. Oh yeah, I'm jealous, right? That's why why I get these nasty messages. I guess we could go to like family focus or something, then we'll have at least some fertility, and then we can probably marry the genius attractive woman, and we might get like one kid. Oh, I still have some armies raised. Let's lower those. I kind of want to hold my grand coronation feast before the great sickness reaches us. I hope that will be possible. It will be another year and a bit to get married. This guy, my cousin. Why are you my rival? Wants to marry my kinswoman. Nope. There he is, Stannis. It turned out quite okay. Well, he's not turned out to anything yet. We're still a trained fighter. That sucks. We've been trained by this formidable fighter guy for most of our life. But he's not even been able to reach skilled fighter. Peasants are only good for following my commands. You will surely agree. Flamboyant schemer. Wow. What a shit character. Oh, man. We're not getting lucky with our educations. Maybe I should have just focused on one guy, right? So this is love. The infatuation I felt for Amyana has turned into something more. Maybe love. I know Amyana feels the same way as I do. So this is love. Ah, cute. Can we already get married? Yeah. Let's put that as an ambition, and we will. Once we can select our focus, we will do like family focus, and maybe then she will want to marry me, my cousin, in true Targaryen fashion. Another dragon rider, Castaconir, has been tamed by Rhaenamira Roviktar, another random old woman. I don't know what it is with random old women that they are able to train dragons so well. I've gained a cruel trait, really. Man, I am a shit character. I really take after my mother, I guess. I mean, it makes some sense. I mean, the realm has been ruled by my mother. I think my mother has been my guardian even more so than Lord Adrian has. So, this is pretty terrible, but I mean, we're gonna have to make do. This is another bad king. This guy, Magister of Bravos. Sure, why not? For the crime of failing to keep the peace and disobeying an express command to cease hostilities, I hereby name Lord Magister Kisar Lornell, traitor and enemy of the realm. This is the Magister of Mur. I mean, he's gonna die from the great sickness soon anyway. 7 health malice, holy moly. How is the disease? Oof, okay. Oh man, we're so close to our coronation. I hope it doesn't jump over before then. I really want to hold a big coronation feast. We've saved so much money for it. Regency has ended. Ah, finally. Finally. Okay, there we go. Stannis is now ruling in his own right. He turned out terrible, to say the least. Okay, before we do anything, we will also go for family focus. And we will marry our cousin if she wants me. Yes, okay, fantastic. Right, so we married our lover and our cousin, what's her name? Amiana Baratheon, the daughter of Simon, Prince Simon, who so ably held himself in the defense of Dragonstone many years ago. So next episode, well, we will probably deal with the great sickness, but hopefully we will be able to have a huge coronation and a huge coronation party just before that sickness begins. So let's see if that will happen. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.